Okay, hi there, it's Kim Willis again, and I've got another tip for you. This is part of a 4 or a 5-part series. I haven't decided on the final number as yet, but it's a good series, and this is number 2, and the series is called Things I Would Do Differently in the online world. Now, I've been doing the online thing for since 2006, and I've had some good times, some bad times, but overall it's been an extremely positive experience. Got me out of the rat race in 55 days, sold millions of dollars of product. On it goes, but I'm not here to brag. I'm just here to deliver some value, some ideas for you, so that you avoid the mistakes that I make, because I did make some mistakes, mainly through ignorance, occasionally through stubbornness. But hey, that's life. But if I can save you, by the way, I'm in a tuk-tuk on the way to the shops, doing some shopping, and in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Interesting country. You want to visit it if you can, at least once. Now, the tip that I've got for you today is that the first tip was that I would, if I had my time over again, I would build my brand from day one. And if you doubt that people, newbies, inexperienced people can do that, you should watch that first video, and it'll show you exactly why that idea is wrong. You can build your brand from day one, no question about it, no problem at all. Okay, now the second one that I've got for you, if I had my time over again, I would definitely start building, use organic methods right from day one. Because I didn't really start that way. I'm sure I had a little bit of a warm audience to tap into, but essentially I was running advertisements because I didn't know any better. And my mentor taught me this method, and I'm glad she did, because it helped me make some money. It wasn't Facebook ads, it was Google ads, and it was a lot easier back then with Google AdWords. I wouldn't recommend that now, definitely not. But back then it was easy. It was a bit like the Wild West, and you could run ads and have no problem. And I did great. I did good. So in terms of generating the leads, not all of the leads were fantastic, but you know, sifting process, and found some good ones, which some of whom converted for me. It's getting a bit glary. I think I put my glasses on. Hang on. Yeah. So that's how I got started. But if I had my time over again, I would have also been doing some organic traffic strategies. I would have been using them because organic, well, there's no financial outlay for a start. Sure, you've got to invest time. There's always a cost with any of these things, but I definitely would have done that. And the other reason why I would have done it is because there's an ongoing benefit from organic strategies, from several of them at least. Okay, whereas with advertising, you stop the advertising, everything stops. You're not going to get any more leads. Whereas organic, you do some of the work now, and there will be a lingering effect. Even if you stop doing the work in 3 months' time, you will probably get some leads and traffic for an indeterminable period after you stop doing the work. Right, so there's this lag effect. It's fantastic. So, for instance, I've had a blog for several years, and although I'm not as active with my blog now as I was, I still get traffic, and I get traffic and I get leads from articles, in some instances, that I wrote like 6 months ago or even 3 years ago. I love that aspect. It's awesome. Yeah. So I would definitely would have started doing some organic. Doesn't mean to say, I've got a bit of shade now. It doesn't mean to say that I would not have run ads. I've got mixed views about this because for newbies, advertising is good if you've got the money to lose, because there is always a risk that you will lose it. But when it becomes overly complicated, I think it's a problem for newbies, right? Running ads in the local paper, that's easy. Anybody can do that. But running a Facebook ad campaign and making it work so that you're making money, that is not easy. There's Facebook ad platform is somewhat complicated, okay, and to get good at it, you've really got to know your stuff. And there's a lot of testing and trial and error and all the rest of it. Facebook are always changing the rules, and if you're in the home biz, if you're a home biz marketer, they'll close you down as quick as look at you if you don't comply. And I mean, sometimes they'll close you down for no discernible reason. So I don't recommend it as being a good strategy for newbies. I really don't. I think it's foolish. Unless you've got some serious mentoring and you've paid a lot of money for that mentoring, okay, maybe that'll work. Maybe it'll work for you. But you've got to be prepared to put up a fair amount of money, not only for the mentoring, but for the Facebook ads, because in some instances it will take maybe 2 months before you know whether it's working or not. So you've got to, when you start, it's a bit of a win. When you start, you do it on the basis that you're going to lose money for the first X number of campaigns. Okay, so there's another reason. There's financial risk with paid traffic and paid lead programs. You buy some leads, or you buy some lead packages or something like that from a company, maybe the company that you're with. Mixed results, very much mixed results. I call it a gamble. It's a gamble. And in the early stages, I don't want to gamble. I want something that's more like a sure thing. Okay? If I've already spent money to join that program, I don't want to be doing some more gambling by buying these packages that have got maybe only a 30% chance of getting you to the point where you're going to break even and make a profit. Okay? So forget all that. Just go with the organic to start with. And here's another reason why you should go with organic. You learn about your market in a very profound way when you're doing organic strategies. Let's say you're doing social media. You really learn because you start engaging with people, okay? You're not pitching them, but engaging with people. And you start to learn what it is that turns them on, what their hot buttons are, what their pain points are. And then when you are ready to do some advertising, after you've made money with the organic strategy, okay, you're taking to the paid traffic strategy, or the paid traffic platform, a lot more knowledge and skills and know-how and confidence that you didn't have before. So this is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. Forget what all the gurus have told you. The gurus that are trying to sell you either their traffic programs or their Facebook courses or ad courses or whatever. Forget all that and just go with organic. There's no such thing as push button easy, and forget all that as well. That's baloney. It's nonsense. It's just it's lowest common denominator stuff, trying to con you because you want push button easy. But you've got to dispel it. There's no such thing. You've got to build a business the right way from day one. Or you allow yourself to be sucked in by all of those sales pitches, and then you come back to me in 6 months' time, and now you're ready to start doing it properly. So that's your choice. You're going to have an education either way. It could be a modestly expensive education, or it could be a very expensive education because you did it the wrong way. Okay, so imagine that 6 months' time, you still haven't made any money. You spent a fortune on courses and gurus and mentors and all that sort of stuff. You still haven't made any money, and you're going to have to start from scratch. Otherwise, you just quit completely and go out of the industry. Your choice. Your choice. I know this sounds a bit tough, but look, I've been through it all. I've got the scar material on my back here. I'm talking from experience, and I've sold millions of dollars worth of product. I know what works and what doesn't work, and I'm giving to you straight. This is truth. This is truth. And that's all I can deal with. I can deal in truth. Received wisdom, truth. Yeah. Okay, we're going to another shop now. This is what you need to do. I'm starting to get a bit car sick, or tuk-tuk sick. Inertia sickness, yeah. So I'll finish off. But yeah, the organic is definitely the way to go for newbies in the vast majority of instances. In the vast majority of instances. You may be the exception to the rule, but chances are you won't. So just think about that. You're going to have an education either way. The question is it going to be an expensive education, or is it going to be an education that pays for itself, and it pays for itself sooner rather than later? Because if you do it the wrong way, you are going to fail, and you are going to fail for an extended period of time before you finally realise and put silly ego to one side and say, hey, I've made a big mistake here. I'm going to have to start from scratch and do it properly, do it the right way. So yeah, so there, I get off my high horse, get off my soapbox, but if I can save you from making some big mistakes, do it. But look, I understand that some people need to learn it the hard way. If that's you, fine, go and learn it the hard way. Throw some money at it, throw 6 months, but it's 6 months of your life that you're throwing away. That's a mighty expensive way to do it. Or you could do it the right way and build a business based on sound principles from day one. And you won't have to wait 6 months to be making money. It's only going to take you 2 or 3 months. Some people make money in the first month doing it my way, but I'm not saying you will, but a few do. But more likely it's going to be 2 or 3 months. But that's better than going for 6 months and not making any money and losing a bunch because you've spent money on all these stupid push-button easy courses and God knows what else. So look, to me, it's a no-brainer. Now, you like the ideas, you like the concepts, a little bit of straight shooting for a change? Okay, great. What you need to do now is you need to, I recommend that you go to my group, the Laptop Lifestyle, a no spam group. It's a discussion group, it's a learning community, it's a sharing community. You go there, it's on Facebook, make a request to join and everything looks, and after we have a quick look at your profile, etc., if you look like the kind of person we want to have in the group, you will be accepted and then your journey will begin in earnest. Okay, this is Kim Willis. Bye for now.